Do you want to talk ultimatum / MAFS?
Yeah, I do.
I love that you call it MAFS too. I call it that too, but I didn't know that you knew that.
Oh, I didn't know that you did. I just was like, I'm not typing out Married at First Sight.
So long.
And I thought about just saying Married, and then I was like, that used to be a TV show too. So
Married?
it was like,
What was it about?
It had 2 seasons. I really liked it actually, and I can't tell you the actors, even though they're both prominent actors.
Oh, it was like a real show?
It was a real TV show called Married. It came out in, I want to say, 2014.
Oh, random.
Yeah, let me actually.
Like scripted TV show?
Yeah, it was 2014. I was fucking
you ate
right.
that up, Carly. Good
I
job.
like that was totally a guess. It aired on FX.
Ooh.
Judy Greer and Nat Faxon.
I love Judy Greer.
Yeah, it was really, really good. It was about them navigating the challenges of marriage, kids, debt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That
It was
is
really, really good.
cute.
And then they canceled it.
Oh.
But it also had that guy, Brett Gelman. I like him a lot.
I don't know who it is.
He
I know
has been in a lot since.
Wait. Tell me one thing that you feel like I've seen that he's been in. Were you gonna say Stranger Things?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Murray in Stranger Things. What else? He was in Fleabag.
Baby, come on.
You haven't seen Fleabag?
You know I haven't seen Fleabag.
Why have you still not watched Fleabag?
Because that one episode I watched looked so
I know,
boring. I was
I
like
know.
falling asleep. I don't like accents.
So fun. My God, I can't with you. All right, so we are going to talk about The Ultimatum and Married at First Sight. The Ultimatum dropped all the episodes, right?
Yeah, it felt short.
It felt really short.
I mean, it was short because it was 2 weeks long.
Yeah.
Right?
The whole thing. So, like, the premise of The Ultimatum is that these couples, who have been couples for typically a duration of time.
A year to this one, I think, up to
7
5
or something.
Oh, 7.
One of them was 6 or 7. There were a couple that were 5.
7 years is too long.
I'm pretty sure there was one that said it was 7. I'll have to look. But there were definitely 2 that were 5.
But we can agree at 7 years.
Shit or get off the pot. Yeah.
That's the time to issue an ultimatum. Can we
That
agree
is
on
the time. And so between these couples, right, one person in the couple would issue an ultimatum, which is like, hey, marry me or
Let's be done.
let's get on with it.
Yeah.
And then they went on the TV show. The TV show is hosted by
Nick Lachey and Vanessa Lachey.
Yep. And
Of 98 Degrees fame.
so funny. And they had how many people total?
6 couples.
Okay. Was that before or after? Okay. So all these couples came, and then what you do is you have a trial marriage with someone else that you identify in the course of one evening. I don't know how long they get to. It seems so rushed.
They had like a week this time to like.
Was it a week?
Yeah.
Okay. To get to know everybody else.
Yeah.
And then they decide to enter into a trial marriage with someone who is not their partner, and then move in together
For
3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then after the 3 weeks, they move back in with their original partner for 3 weeks, and then they decide what to do.
If they're going to get engaged, their original partner or their
Do
trial
something
marriage
else.
partner
Or break up.
Yeah.
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 So there was some drama.
Yeah. There were 6 couples that originally started. I just closed my laptop. So I think I remember everybody's
I know.
names.
I was like, can I remember? I still have their faces up. Pulled
And
up
also,
with this.
for those that like have not watched the show, we're going to be talking about two shows. Like if you aren't into like reality TV, you can be done with the episode now. Like
Just pop off.
yeah. Thanks for watching.
Thanks
We
for
appreciate
watching.
it and listening. We appreciate you.
Yes. But also, if you haven't watched them and you plan to, you
Yeah.
might not want to hear our debrief.
Yeah. Spoiler alerts.
Spoiler alert.
Watch them and then come back to this.
So there was Luke and Monica.
Yes.
Luke and Monica. There was also Blake and Haley.
Mm-hmm.
There was, I'm trying to remember all their names.
Killian
And Ashley. Casey and David. Alex and Jebin. Should chat about them first.
Thoughts.
And oh, I forgot her name.
Idris and Jessica Grace.
Jessica, yep. Idris, huh?
Is that her name?
That was it.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's talk Alex and is that her name?
Let's get them out of the way.
He sucks. He's the worst person I've ever seen.
Alex and Jebin.
There
Yeah.
is nobody. I don't think I've ever seen anyone worse on reality TV. That's not true, but
I think he's really immature.
he's 23.
Yeah. I don't think he had any business being on the show.
I don't think he has any business being in a relationship.
Nope. I could tell that just the moment he stepped on.
Was it the laugh for you?
The laugh wasn't great. I felt like he would just be, Jay and I actually talked about this. Like, he seemed like a Vegas bro. Like,
okay.
he'd just be walking down the strip with his shades on, just, like, thinking everybody thinks he's hot shit. That's
Yeah.
the vibe he
He
gave.
genuinely thought every girl that was there was super interested in him.
Yep.
And, like, he had his pick of the litter.
I was so grossed out. I think I, like, blacked out
I
during
was
anything
like-
with him.
Well, yeah, it was hard not to. It was really hard not to black out. Like, he just was
And
like...
then he wrote a note, right?
Yes. He wrote a note because he saw the girl that he was talking to, his girlfriend, excuse me, was interested in somebody, and he said, "You're embarrassing me on TV."
Yep.
And this night he wrote a note to his girlfriend of years since. No, they were the one who's been together the longest.
They
right?
had been together for
7, 8, there might have been 5 years.
oh my god, it doesn't say on here.
Because this man is Indian and is so used to his mom like taking care of him and like lives with his mom and like is so used to that type the Indian culture where your mom takes care of you and
Yes.
the
And
woman
basically he's an ungrateful, spoiled brat.
yes, and wants his wife to do the same, which is fine because that's the culture. And
But that also was not the vibe Alex was giving off.
hell no, and that's
No.
not the vibe any of those women were willing to get. None of those girls.
None of
gonna do
those
that.
women were willing
Yeah.
to be in
What
that
the fuck was
position.
that about?
And then the whole note thing was that the producers saw him pass her a note. They
Yeah.
sat down on the couch together, I think,
Yeah.
and he hands her a note and she grabs it, puts it in her purse.
Yeah.
She hadn't even read it by the time they mentioned it, brought it up, whatever. And then they had him read it out loud
In front of everybody.
at the dinner.
Yeah, it was so uncomfortable,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, I was so embarrassed for her.
I would be sick to my stomach if that was my partner. I'd be like, oh, this is done.
And yet,
And yet,
but to me, I felt like she should have been done before that.
way before. I
You
mean,
know?
the signs were there to walk.
The signs were so there.
Uh-huh. And he admitted during the whatever they call it when they come back together
The
after
reunion?
the reunion.
Yeah.
Thank you. Not only can I not pronounce words, but I also can't remember them. But he admitted that that was one of two notes.
And that was the nice one.
And that was the nice one.
Yeah. And the note was really mean. It was like
really mean.
it was just like it was attacking
was a big
her
red
character.
flag.
It was like
The red flag guy who I always see, he should have been behind.
yeah.
Just running that flag up
It
and
was
down.
so mean.
It was so mean.
So we're talking about them because they end up she reads the letter, the hosts they end up being like, you're not right for this. They
kick him off
out.
the show. They
And
tell him you're
in
being
turn,
asked to leave.
also kick her off as well because that is his partner.
And now the numbers are uneven. It wouldn't work out. And they're like, obviously, you can't participate. And she's like, I get it. That's cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And at the reunion, they came back and admitted that they had tried to give it another go.
Yeah. She like that. She wasn't done with that. And I said, okay, girl, like, why?
Which toxic word wasn't enough.
Yeah. What about that wasn't like scary for you?
Yeah.
Because it was scary for us to watch.
It was
scary for us to hear.
It felt unsafe. It felt like don't be in a room alone with him.
Even all the girls, like during the dating scene where they were like trying to figure out who they're gonna date, they were all going back to her like, "Girl, I don't know if you know this, but
He's
like,
shady.
He's shady. You should not be with this man."
They all warned her.
Yes.
They all warned her.
she
And
still was
she's like, wow, this is eye-opening for me.
"Yeah,
Girl, you must not have had a lot of good exes, like,
or any,
yeah, truly. Because she was young, too.
I don't know that she was that. She
Not
wasn't
like,
that
but
young.
for the amount of time they had been together, I think.
Yeah, they definitely met when he was like 17.
They had to have, right?
Yeah,
So anyways, that was Alex and Jevin.
Yeah.
There's not a lot more to say except, ugh.
yeah, they were a non-factor for the rest of the season, to be honest.
Yes.
And then let's go to Idris and Jessica Grace.
Yes.
Hated him as well.
Oh, Idris. Jason watched some of this with me.
Uh-huh.
He said that he appeared to be chronically high.
High. Yeah, he was high the whole season. Or
Yeah.
the whole first, not season, because they also did not
Yeah.
participate. He
would like go like this
Yeah.
a lot.
he also thought, I feel like he thought he was also hot shit, and didn't have a personality.
It was like he was trying to stir the pot. Do you remember he was sitting in a booth and he wanted one of the girls to come over and chat with him, and he said he just wanted to stare at her?
Haley, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And she was like, why did you pull me for a chat if you didn't want to talk?
If you don't want to talk, and he's
Yeah.
like, I just wanted
I
to
just
look
wanted
at
to
you.
look.
You're nice to look at, or something.
Yeah. Ew. Yuck. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. So he and Jessica Grace, who's like so pretty, so cute.
Yeah. We didn't get to see enough of her.
No, we didn't, which is
No.
always unfortunate. The black girl we didn't get to
I
see enough
know.
of. But he ended up proposing to her at the ceremony where you're going to find your trial partner.
Yep.
Which he at the reunion
admitted
that he did that because the person he was going to pick was Alex,
gone. It was
so
Alex.
He didn't want to do it.
He was like, so then I figured if the person I was going to pick for my trial marriage is no longer here, I might as well propose. So it rushed his decision because he said he wasn't even sure he was going to do it.
Yeah. Yuck.
Wow.
Yuck.
Wow.
He was awful at that reunion.
He was horrible.
He was disgusting.
Yep.
I
kept thinking he couldn't get worse,
Yeah,
and then it was like, how did he keep falling?
It was really, really bad.
Uh-huh.
I heard that they're still together.
I'm sorry, what?
At the reunion they were broken up, and they posted a statement after that reunion dropped and said that I understand how it looked. That was a wake up call for us too. We've decided to give our relationship another chance.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Isn't that crazy?
No. I'm gonna watch this later. They legit.
Are you reading the statement?
No, I'm not right now. I saw that there's bunches on it.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess.
But to be fair, she did say she has a humiliation kink. So, like, that works for her.
Was she the one that said,
like, I don't want to talk about it because...
Yeah, that he's into, like, degradation and stuff. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep.
That's perfect for you because that's exactly what he's doing.
I don't know how he can see you in front of him to degrade you when he can't even keep his eyes open.
Literally. Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
His eyes were just always little slits, and he just always gave that appearance of never being sober.
Just never. But anyways, that's that couple.
Okay.
Both of those two couples were not a factor for the rest of the season.
Correct.
So we didn't really care.
So we were looking at 4 couples.
Yes.
And they were all like coupled up, like 2 and 2. Yeah. They wife swapped in 2 different pairs. So there was Luke and Monica. Mm-hmm. And they swapped with
David and Kat.
Yes, I have to look at her.
Casey.
Casey and David.
Yeah.
Casey and David. Yes.
Whatever. I think both of them were so boring to me.
They were boring.
Yeah.
There wasn't any drama there. It was what the show was meant to do for them, right?
It worked out.
It worked out for them. They obviously were all pretty professional, kept everything very cool. I think the biggest thing or issue was that Monica, who was with Luke, when she was doing her trial with David, had just said she's more into like physical comfort.
Yeah.
And like
touching and
stuff.
Yeah.
And like I think that got misconstrued by David, and so then Casey and her talked about it, and she's like, sometimes I need a hug, sometimes I need validation, sometimes I need like a pat, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, whatever.
I was confused by that too. Like that didn't seem that crazy to me.
Yeah.
They weren't fucking.
No, like this is like a respectful process, and they were all being respectful. So I think they all kind of managed it and figured it out really well.
Yeah, it was clear that they had set boundaries with each other before they broke up, and like they stuck with their boundaries.
Yes,
and I appreciate that.
And they all walked away engaged.
Yes.
Yeah,
and stayed engaged.
One of them, Casey and David, even got married at the reunion show by Nick Lachey.
Cute.
Totally staged. He knew.
Of course.
He had a whole speech.
Of course, yeah.
They acted like, oh, we figured we'd ask you. Oh, me?
What?
You want me to do that for you?
Yeah.
And the other couple was engaged, and he had re-proposed at their 5-year reunion or 5-year anniversary.
Very cute.
I thought that was adorable.
I'm also really glad they decided not to get married in Italy. That was crazy that she said that.
I know, but that was funny that was Casey and David's dream.
What the fuck?
I think, though, it was good because I think Monica seemed to be a very, like, she kind of lets other people lead her thoughts maybe a little bit. Mm. And, like, she's okay with a man taking charge in order to, like... She wanted
that.
Yeah.
And Luke didn't do that.
Correct.
Yeah.
And so when David fed her his ideas, it was more like, this is what I think. And she's like, that's a cool idea. I had never thought about that, because she was letting her man lead that conversation. So, nothing bad to say about them other than, like, they just all had communication stuff to work on.
Yeah.
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 But then let's get into the others. The others.
That's where things got messy.
Blake and Haley, Killian and Ashley.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of who I liked the least out of all of these 4.
And why was it Killian? I don't know, actually. It could have been...
I didn't like the girls either.
Oh, I didn't. Same. I didn't like any. I think I liked Haley the most, I think.
I think I liked Blake the most.
Oh, I don't.
I'm trying to remember.
He just was like so. He used therapy speak.
He's the one. Never mind. I didn't like him the most. Never mind. Who kept an. I thought I might have liked Killian the most because I remember I wasn't sure, but at the dinner when they were like arguing across the table, right? Like they were sitting there and the girls were like, she was attacking Ashley for something. And he just like sat there and let it happen. And he said, I know you're like trying to come into your own and like use your words and fight for yourself. And I didn't want to jump in and defend you too
That was
early.
Killian, yeah.
And I was like, oh.
I actually appreciate that he said it. He said that too.
So I didn't think I liked him, and then it went up from there.
I that was like the one redeeming quality he had, the one redeeming moment he had.
Because I was like, he's not jumping in, and then when he acknowledged it to her, I'm like, oh, he's learning.
I really liked that he did that too.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
Yeah. His
The
friends
rest, though.
What?
I said the rest though.
Yeah, his friends. With that text message about wanting to do like the gang.
Oh
bang,
my god, yeah.
that was disgusting.
Now I will say when he finally addressed it, at the reunion? When did they talk about it? And he's like, I knew it was inappropriate, but I didn't know what to say, so I just said that's wild. And like when it first got read and they said that he said that's wild or whatever, I was like, oh, he's like condoning this. Like he's like part of it. But then when he said, no, like I said, that's wild, and then just stopped communicating about it, he was trying to just like step back without stepping in. But when it gets that bad, you have to insert yourself.
You have to call that behavior out. I'm
sorry. So like his friends group text.
Yeah.
We're all saying like, did you smash it yet? Basically with the new girl, right? Like,
or they were saying like, you go from big boobed blonde to flat chested brunette or something, huge L, and then they were like, we're gonna be the first ones to anal bang her. We're gonna or like
they referenced anal, they referenced her looks, they referenced him and her smashing,
and they referenced all of them wanting to do it to her, without her consent as well.
Yes,
and he was like, that's wild.
Yeah,
that to me, like, first of all, if I had seen that text message, if
and she took pictures, like,
thank
they were in the car.
Thank God,
and she looked over and saw it and snapped a photo of it.
I'm so glad she did that because he would deny that to death, to his death. Like,
he would take it to the grave.
Yeah, and I think that like, if you are in that group chat, if I'm in that group chat and my friends are saying things like that, I'm calling that behavior out. I'm sorry.
Yes.
This is inappropriate.
Yes. There should have been an assertiveness to shutting it down.
Yes, and I think a lot of men probably don't. I'm sure that's what a lot of men's group chats look like. Yuck.
I will tell you a story offline about something actually, and maybe someday I'll talk about it on the podcast. But seeing a text and that really, I was like, that should have been shut down. That was inappropriate.
Yeah, and I think that like, and I also feel like if I'm Ashley is Killian's ex now, ex-fiance, but the person he walked in there with, and I had seen it because she read the messages.
She read them.
And if I had seen that, I would never, ever, ever let my partner be friends with those people again.
Yeah. Like, those are not your friends.
You can't be friends with those people. I'm sorry. I'm not really people. I'm not someone who tells my partner who they can and can't be friends with. But I can't trust you to defend women.
Yep.
I can't trust you to, like, defend your partner.
You can't be on the right side of history if you're surrounding yourself with people who speak like that.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's just disgusting.
Yeah. I was very grossed out by a lot of the show and a lot of the people on the show and like the things that they said and did. It felt very skeezy.
It was gross. Yeah. It was really gross.
And you could tell that like Nick and Vanessa also were like, okay, like a lot of learning. Like they didn't know how to handle some of this too as it was coming up because it was very, some of these couples should have broke up a long time ago.
Yes. Haley and Blake,
yes. And like Blake was the one, he used therapy speak. Totally forgot he was the one that did that.
And like,
because I just like shut his voice out after a while.
But you could tell that like it was weird because like you wanted to root for him because like you could tell he tried to understand her.
Yes.
But they just weren't
compatible.
Yeah, they just like aren't a good match.
Yeah.
She didn't have patience for him.
Yep.
He wasn't understanding what the issue was.
Yep.
She wasn't clearly expressing what the issue is.
You're talking about Haley?
Haley. I think
with the right partner, Blake or Haley could thrive, but
Yeah.
not together.
1,000%.
Yeah.
I actually really like Haley.
I
most
liked
of
her
the
when
time.
yeah, most of the time. But there were a couple times that I was like, we got to grow up a little, girl.
Yeah. I couldn't
Just a
understand
little.
why she was yelling. Anytime she yelled, I was like,
Why?
why are you screaming?
And those were the 4 too that also had that like long conversation.
Yes.
And did they say that how were they communicating?
They were texting. Yeah. They were texting. And that's so frustrating. Like, I just like, ugh. They set out from the very beginning. They set themselves up for failure.
Yeah.
It wasn't ever going to work if you didn't break up from the start.
Yep. You got to actually cease communication because it's not about working on your relationship. It's about working on yourself.
Yes.
To bring a better
Yes.
self back to the relationship.
Yes. You'll never, ever, ever be better for your partner if you're not bettering yourself.
Yes. And that is what this experiment is.
Yeah.
So before I probably would have laughed at this show. Like, I mean, I've watched it a few times. I've been like, whatever. But seeing 2 people have such good success and come out of it, like, so on top.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know. It was nice. It was refreshing. But the other ones, it was hella drama.
It was so, and they were so different.
So
it
different.
It showcased what happens when you do it right and
Yep.
what happens when you do it wrong.
Yes. It was really the perfect, like,
Yeah, it was a
study of it.
Yeah, 1,000%.
So I watched it. I was invested in it. You know, it was what it was.
Yeah, I definitely think I like the queer version better.
Okay. Yeah.
Just because there was way more drama in that queer version. Except the last season, most recently season.
Was there?
Yeah, it was. You saw. I think you watched it
Did I watch? See, I think this is the show that's so easily forgettable to me
for sure.
because
we
there's
watched
just
it
so
together.
much drama.
It was like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we watched it together.
I think you're right. Actually, that's one of the ones I did
I
watch.
couldn't tell you anybody's name.
Nope.
But you definitely watched it.
You're right.
But yeah, so that was the ultimatum. Anything else you want to say about it?
Nothing else I want to say about that.
Okay.
I did love Married at First Sight up to where it's at now, though.
Yeah.
I
Are
have
you caught
so
up?
much. Yeah.
Okay.
I was rewatching just a bit ago
Okay.
when I was painting my nails when I got a
Yeah.
little stint
I
alone
know,
at the house.
I haven't had nails like.
Oh
Carly.
my God! Stop! Look at
Have
you're
you
naked.
ever-
I'm fully painted. I've never seen you this naked.
That's insane.
You're naked.
I literally haven't had had naked toenails in probably 10 years.
Show me them again. Holy shit!
I know.
Are you working on strengthening your nails, giving them a break?
No, they'll be done probably end of the day today. I'm
End
not
of
going
day.
Yeah.
Not going like to the
Ew,
cabin.
having
Maybe
my boyfriend
maybe
say
bring
it.
a little caddy of nail polish too, just in case
for you.
for all of us.
Okay, I
What if
can.
we want to do our nails.
Yeah, I totally can.
I can also bring some too. Married at First Sight,
Yes.
season 20. Holy heck!
Yeah, we haven't talked about it on the show. This is one of my favorite shows, I'd say.
This is one of mine.
Yeah.
And I used to watch it like
I know.
when it came
I think
out.
you got me into it,
I might have.
and it's just so good.
I think it was like season 5 or 6 that I was so like
wow.
committed
You've
to.
been into it since.
I remember a couple of the people from the early ones, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've come a long way.
We have. I think I started season maybe like 12,
Yeah.
13-ish.
I know I've definitely missed some.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I definitely have missed. I think like the past few seasons have been pretty good. The
I would
Chicago
agree.
season was very good.
Yeah.
The most recent Chicago season.
I would say that was a couple.
18?
Yeah.
18, 19, and 20 are the most recent ones that I've seen that I've really liked.
Okay. They've
Except
been
the
so
old
good.
people last season weren't my favorite.
The old people. Everybody's got to try out the older loved one.
But Married at First Sight is where the couple gets married.
Sight
day one.
unseen.
Yeah, sight unseen.
Show up
And
at their wedding.
It's just, this is the show that I absolutely would do.
But this, I think the bigger piece of this isn't, it's just like 2 random people, right? These are like, there's experts involved.
Yes.
I
It's
say this because
matchmaking.
matchmaking.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they do it's an application. They do interviews. They go through personality traits, characteristics, anything you wouldn't like, anything
Yeah.
you would like.
Yeah.
And they match people.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
I don't know that they put as much
question-
effort into the men this season as, well, actually, I wouldn't say that. It didn't seem as they did that much effort into the men as they did the women this season. But I actually don't know
Interesting.
that I would agree with that now.
I was going to say,
The first episode, when we were watching the men
Yes.
introductions,
felt like the guys were losers.
they were
right?
losers.
But
Felipe.
now, I feel like the men are
they're
kind of rising to the top.
Not all of them.
Not all of them. Got a lot to say.
Yeah.
We've been holding our thoughts in. You know I have a lot of thoughts.
So the season's currently airing. We just got through
Episode
weddings.
6.
Yeah, we're just past weddings and honeymoons. We just are just getting into real life. People are going back to work.
Yep. Moving in together back in the city.
Yes, into an apartment that is neither of their apartments. So they moved into like
A neutral space.
yes.
But they're visiting each other's places too. That started.
Okay. Just the one person, just the one couple, right?
Yeah, they just showed the one.
Because we had to get to those fucking jet skis. Annoying.
You know.
That was annoying. I do have questions about that.
Adam.
I keep calling him Sean. I don't know why. I've got thoughts about them.
Me
Not
too.
thoughts that totally different than I would have ever guessed.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just get into it.
Let's get into it. Okay.
Couple by couple.
Okay, let's name couple by couple real quick.
Okay.
Because there might be some we just want to get out of the way, right?
Yeah.
There's Adam and Marissa. Adam, jet skis. Marissa, just zest for life. Felipe and Tori. Felipe's got the restaurant. Tori is very, like, calm presence.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you remember that season of Love is Blind? There was a couple, her name, I don't remember her name, but his name was Anton. He worked third shift. She was like, and he...
Was she a nurse?
Maybe she was a nurse. And she like wanted him to. She considered him an alcoholic because he would come home from his third shift job and drink a beer in the morning.
Yes.
Does she resemble this girl? But only specifically like at her wedding. I don't know how to explain it.
Oh.
Oh
my God.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Okay.
How did you
anyways,
put that together?
it was truly they looked the same at their wedding.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen it really since. But
That's
also like
funny. Sometimes I see them and I'm like, have we seen these people before? Because
Totally.
there's so many
I actually
different.
think Pastor Cal
Yeah.
looks like Sean.
Actually, yes.
Okay, really?
Personality wise, no.
Not at all.
But yes.
But looks wise, I mean, Pastor Cal is obviously probably taller and less
he's not doing this
round.
anymore.
What happened?
I don't know.
Where is Dr. Pepper?
I miss Dr. Pepper.
I know. Dr. Pepper, we need you back, girl.
Come back, girl.
Sorry, continue.
We got to look up why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sean and Nikki
Yeah.
will come back.
Mm-hmm.
Cameron and Michelle, keep forgetting their names.
Totally.
Yep. Tall guy. And he is the one who coaches professional basketball.
College basketball.
College basketball. Thank you. Then we got Nick and Courtney. Nick has been on multiple reality TV shows.
Yes.
And Courtney...
We'll talk.
Yeah. And then Devin and Caitlin.
Rugby?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Devin looks like pretty boy band, like the way he's got his hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Caitlin's just your like average
Girl.
Oh, and then Mecca and Belle Jolie.
Yes.
What does she have him call her?
Belle.
Okay. I thought it was, but I was like,
Her mom's name is Violent.
I know, that's so wild. When I saw that, I was like,
is that a typo? And they showed it more than one time. I said,
you meant Violet. No, you meant Violent.
Violent. Okay.
Okay. Her mom really resented her when she was born. So Mecca and Belle, and that should round out our couples.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where do we want to start?
Start from the top.
Okay. Let's start with, I just have to look at them to talk about them. You know me, I'm a visual person. Adam and Marissa.
Now, if I'm being honest, I did not like him from the start.
Same.
I don't hate him now. I thought the drinking thing would be more of an issue.
I thought it would too.
It's not an issue at all.
Nope.
He was so stringent about when she got him the shot for the wedding gift.
And he's like, oh, I hope she knows
she's
that
not a
I don't
drinker.
drink. I hope
And-
she's not a drinker. I hope.
And really quick, how would she have known that?
Yeah, right.
How would she know that you don't drink?
Unless the experts told them.
And they wouldn't. Why would they tell her that?
Why would they tell them that?
And like, you met at a bar, by the way. Like so this couple knew each other from the start. Like when they first when they walk up the aisle, the groom is
That's
facing
right.
away, and the officiant's like, Adam,
You
it's
may
time
meet
to
your
meet your
bride.
bride. And he turns around, and they instantly recognize each other.
From years before.
Yeah, they had met at a bar. They never dated, but like
They exchanged numbers,
Yeah.
and then it just
never
nothing
went anywhere.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like they knew each other.
Yep.
So why would she have ever thought that he was sober? Why would she was probably like, oh,
You're
what
right.
the fuck?
You're right.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
But it hasn't been an issue.
issue.
Yeah.
And she even, when he got that drink on the beach, and she's like, want me to try
Yeah,
it
you
and
want
make
to
sure
test it
there's no
for you?
booze in it?
Yeah. And he was like, yeah.
Yeah. And she's like, yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah.
And they've
They're-
been so playful. Their dynamic is...
They like each other.
They like each other.
It's so cute to watch.
But then when they most recently showed his place.
Yeah. I said, lots of questions here.
Yeah.
Did we know he had a roommate? Does he actually have a homeless person living
I was
on
just
his
going to
floor?
say, are we calling the homeless person the roommate? Because he literally says to her, I have a homeless friend who crashes on my floor sometimes. And he goes, he's like actually without a home, but he'll
Yeah.
crash here. And I was like, on the floor? We haven't gotten him a
Yeah,
bed?
where
Like,
does he actually sleep?
that place just looked like your standard, like,
Man cave.
bachelor pad. Your friends come, you bro down, you ride jet skis all weekend.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And she was just like, okay.
Yeah. And he's not someone who seems like he's going to want to move. Like, she's going to have to live there.
Well, I also thought about it. I was like, they could actually, depending, like, live somewhere neutral.
1,000% lake
and
house.
that could be their lake house. Like, they seem
1,000%.
like people that would be satisfied.
He makes
with that.
hella money.
Yeah.
He said that more than one time.
Yeah.
And it can't be that far. Like,
No, because they're in the same city.
yeah, speaking
area.
of.
Yeah.
Some people aren't, so.
I was just going to say, yeah, some aren't.
I hate that.
You know who he reminds me of? A former coworker we had at a place we worked at together. Who
does he play the drums?
Yes.
Yeah, I actually felt the same way.
Yep. Reminds me exactly of him. So, Dan, if you're listening, shout out.
I feel the same way. I felt the same thing.
Yeah.
That's so funny you said that.
So, like, he's tall, too.
Yeah.
He's got, like, vibes, like, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't love
Yeah.
the socks in the pool. Thought that was so weird. And his reasoning because he didn't want to slip and fall in case the girls were watching him play football.
It was
I'm
just
way more
weird.
icked out.
It was so weird.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know what the real reason was or if it was just a joke because they didn't, like, continue on. They didn't show him swimming with him. It was just,
He said the reason.
That was real. Okay.
What else could it be? It's not because he has foot fungus.
No. They
So,
debunked that.
yeah.
So.
It's yuck. But I think they're cute. I think they might. I'm ready to see, like, the nap thing. She keeps saying that she needs to take naps.
Yeah, she said she's a big napper.
Yeah,
But she also is high energy.
Yeah, he
So,
might
like-
need naps once they get into real life with
Yep.
her. Like, I'm interested to see how, like, once they really get into, like, what everyday looks like, how it'll work out. Because it feels like he's still in vacation mode. And either
Yes.
the intro clips of him being super high strung about everything he eats and all the things he puts into his body were not accurate, or he's putting on a show right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, we'll see.
We'll see how it, like, breaks down.
Yeah.
But if he's also been a single man who, like, can do whatever he wants, he was the one who was seeing someone before the show started.
Carly, I hated that.
Yeah. And they
I
made him
hated
call
that.
her. But that could also felt like it could have been staged, too. I don't know how much of that is.
That girl.
That poor girl.
I was sick for her.
I know.
She probably really thought they were really heading
He's
somewhere.
like, yeah, this is nothing. And she's like,
Oh, 5 dates is nothing?
yeah. Coming
They
back
had
to your
sex,
place.
5 dates?
Yeah. 2 months of talking.
That's nothing? I was like,
I felt
okay,
sick to
he's
my
so,
stomach.
it was giving fuckboy.
Yep.
I was
Sick to my
so
stomach.
annoyed by that. So
Yep.
annoyed.
And I feel like that, unfortunately, that kind of mentality is all too common.
Yeah, especially in men.
Let's talk about Felipe and Tori.
Okay. I don't hate it, if I'm being honest.
I like him.
I did.
I thought I'd hate both of them.
I hated him.
I didn't hate him, but I was like, mama's boy, restaurant dude, like,
Yeah. And I didn't like because he was late to his interviews.
Yes.
He, like, is a cheater.
Yes. Okay, but I want to clarify. He is a cheater.
Okay.
Absolutely. I just sometimes we don't know the level, the degrees, the bases. He kissed someone else when he was dating someone.
Okay.
It's better than sex.
Okay. Is
Just
it?
saying. Yeah. Sex shows like intentionality to show up at somebody's house and like go bone or like wherever.
Okay.
That's all. He's a cheater. Yeah.
Cheating is cheating.
Cheating is cheating. But I do like that he came out and talked to her about it.
Yeah.
I do like he's admitted his faults.
Yeah.
He's been very honest with who he is.
Yeah.
And she has really kept him steady and also like
Totally.
made a great space for them to just like
Totally.
be authentic.
I am interested to see how it's interesting that they set them up when she's a Christian and he is not. Like, he's an atheist.
He's an atheist.
So fascinating. I think it'll be fine because he said that he's like, he's not like strongly against her baptizing their children or whatever. Like,
Well, they ask questions during the interview process on religion. So I
Yeah.
imagine that they ask, would you be okay with, marrying someone who is a different denomination, different religion, or non-religious?
yeah.
They have to. Like,
She looked shocked when he said he was an atheist.
really?
Yeah. She looked like,
If you watch that again, though, because I watched that scene twice, I feel like they cut it in weird ways.
maybe
too.
that could be. Yeah.
Because there was another conversation they were having very naturally, and then it kind of wasn't natural suddenly.
Okay. That could
But
be.
their demeanor never changed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think they were splicing it because they seemed like they got through that one really easy.
And I don't think it really matters as much if you're not strongly Christian or strongly one way or another.
Yes, if you're not forcing somebody else into
Yeah.
your box of belief.
Exactly that. I don't think it really matters.
Yep, I would agree
At
with
least
that.
to me it doesn't, but like
Yeah.
until you have children.
Yeah,
then it
depending on
really
how you want
matters.
them to be raised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting.
And I haven't heard, like, do they both want children?
He does. I think they both do. I actually think they both do.
Okay, cool.
I'm curious if the mother issue will come into play, because I do think that was when he said when like they were cutting the cake and they were like, and he was like, they say you're supposed to give the cake to the most important person in your life.
Yeah.
And he was like, sorry, Mom, and he gave it to her.
But she walked away and had a moment with his mom.
I know, it was really sweet.
Right?
Like I think she what is she supposed to do, by the way? Like, of course.
Yeah.
Like, it's just.
But I think they all like kind of operated in this very respectful bubble at the wedding too. Yeah, you do. To. But like, whose dad was it that? We'll get to
get to it.
We'll
Carly.
We'll get to it.
Oh my fucking God, I could not with that. I could not.
I know.
Okay, sorry, next. Sorry, what are your predictions on them?
On Tori and Felipe? I think they'll be strong contenders to
I think they might go the distance. Yeah, I think so. Although I'm interested to see, like, so they were intimate.
Yes, we think. They didn't say it explicitly.
She did. She said we had sex.
Oh, she did say it.
And then she, like, left the room.
Okay.
And slept on the
that's
couch.
right. You're right.
I'm interested to see how he follows up with that. Like, what comes to that. Because
she said she just felt very, like, that moment of, oh my God, we're married, we're in it, we're panicked.
Yeah.
Like,
and she said it wasn't him. It wasn't even that they had sex. It was just like a lot.
It was just the whole thing suddenly like hit her.
Yeah. I don't know how it would take.
She didn't seem upset when she moved to the couch.
No,
it was just like a very calm, like, I just need a minute.
Yeah.
And if they keep that kind of communication open and flowing, I think they could really make it.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Cute.
Sean and Nikki.
She doesn't like him.
I don't like her.
I don't either. I think she's rude.
She is so rude.
And like,
I thought I wasn't going to like Sean. And I'm not saying I like him, you know, but like.
I appreciate the way that he handles. I appreciate how much he's trying to communicate with her. And I think he's really, really trying to like understand her perspective.
And when she says something, he listens and he changes how he treats her.
Yeah.
He's done it over and over again. And I'm like, that is a committed partner.
Yeah. And she's not.
She is not there. She told him she's not attracted to him. She makes him sleep elsewhere. He even made a joke about her boob popping. And like, she said she didn't want her boob to pop out of that dress. And he's like, I kind of do, but I'll make sure it doesn't.
Yeah.
Ha-ha.
Yeah.
And she gets grossed out by it.
No, that would gross me out too. It's gross. It's gross if you're not attracted to the person.
I was just gonna say, okay, there's that, but
it's
like
different.
But she said she's a liar because she said
1,000,000% she lied.
Attraction to her, right, is more about personality and getting to know somebody.
She's a sapiosexual, is what she said. Yep. She's attracted to intelligence.
Yep. And
That's
he
an
is intelligent.
Man, yeah. I think I do think it could grow if she truly is a sapiosexual. This is an incredibly intelligent man. It could get there. Mm-hmm. I don't know that he's just like not attractive enough to get there. Do you know what I mean? Like to her. I don't think he's ugly by any means. I think if she
would let his personality shine and give him the space to let him be him, I think she'd have a goofy, fun time and laugh a lot. She doesn't laugh. She was mean to him when he said he'd go sleep in the other room, but he was going to come in the next morning to grab his underwear and shower and stuff.
What was that about, by the way?
She basically told him, get all your shit out of the closet.
Yeah, that was so mean. By the way, we share this house. Did you know that? Or
they got in a fight at the airport. I remember they said that. They talked about that. And then she went off and did whatever. And thank goodness they were on the same flight, you know. But, like, they never went into much detail. Yeah. But it sounds like she degraded him a bunch.
I think that, like, I mean, she degraded him the first day of the marriage. Like, when she walked up and she's like, do I just wait here for my groom? And he was standing right there.
Yeah, what was that about?
It was just rude. She just, like, she walked up and she's like, what do I do now? Do I wait here for my groom to show up?
Why did she say that?
Just to be mean. It's how it felt like. She's probably joking, but, like, he's standing right there. Why would you start your marriage off on that foot?
Their whole...
And I'm sure she's like, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're fine. I can't read it yet. I can't figure it out. I'm not feeling positive feelings about her every time she opens her mouth.
Yeah, and it's really too bad. I could have guessed that, though, even like when talking about during her exactly that.
I was waiting for this
because $250 is a lot of money to expect.
Uh-huh.
I don't think she should have to. I don't think that's crazy for her to want someone to make that much money.
Yeah.
It's a crazy expectation in this specific situation.
Yes.
Because you need to be okay with not being matched with somebody then.
Yes. Yep.
Or lower the bar. She did lower it to 200, and I think he probably makes
ridiculous
about that.
Yes.
Like with his career.
Yes.
But like, come on.
And like, what were his expectations financially first? He didn't have that same.
He said that because he used to be a musician,
Yes.
so like he was so used to having someone who made more than him.
Yes.
So now that he's in a position that he makes enough, it's not a big deal.
It's a non-issue. Yeah. Ultimately, I don't know that they're even going to make it to the end. Like,
I don't think so either. Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, she's already kicking him out to sleep somewhere else.
Not
she's
every
not
night,
comfortable.
Though. Not every night. It's important to note that.
2 nights.
Yeah. 2 nights out of a
3
week. Out of a week.
for sure. They didn't show the other nights, to be fair.
That's true. That's true. You never know.
I don't know. I just know that I'm not feeling them as a couple.
I'm not feeling her.
I'm not feeling her.
I don't know. Yeah. It's hard. It's really, really, and I think that like she just didn't start off on the right foot.
No. She has had ample opportunity to be a better fun person, and she hasn't.
Yeah.
Yep. She doesn't laugh. She doesn't smile. She
does with the girls.
nitpicks everything.
She laughs with the girls.
Wow.
But
you're not here for the girl.
Yeah. We're here for friendship. I agree.
Cameron and Michelle.
What's the biggest red flag for you? Do you see any?
Here's the thing. I look at them and I don't see much.
Totally.
Personalities of both are just very like calm and quiet. They're both
so
meek people.
Yeah.
She started crying when she started opening up to him about her fibroids.
Yeah.
But she started crying beforehand and said being vulnerable makes me cry. And like it was okay, but they're kind of like we're 16 and this is our first relationship and we don't know what to do.
That's so
like
funny.
every now and again they have these like innocent conversations that they don't necessarily look at each other when they're talking. Like they were on the couch having a hard conversation. They were both looking ahead. I don't know if you caught that.
I didn't. That's
Watch that scene again.
That's really interesting.
Yeah. They weren't making eye contact. Like she looked over and like he'd look over, but they were looking ahead. And I think they just don't know how to address things together yet.
Interesting.
But they both seem fun and kind and like.
I actually have the most faith in them sticking it out, like making it.
Do you really?
I really do. Yeah.
Really?
Just because they both seem like they're.
He's never had a long-term partner.
Yeah, that is the biggest red flag, I think. But I don't think that means you can't like.
No.
I don't know. I think that he wants this. I think if anything, the location issue is going to be a problem. I'm annoyed that he doesn't live in Seattle.
They're going to have that conversation again. It looked like
they
on a thing.
Now we have
the
to
next.
keep having the conversation. Because why did you sign up for this?
But he is open to adoption.
Yeah.
And she has, and because they don't want to start right away, she's got to have a surgery anyways. Yeah. Like there's all this stuff. So I think their lives could definitely work nicely together.
Yeah. I think that's what, yeah.
And their personalities.
Yeah. They just are both easygoing people. And that really works for this type of process.
Neither of them are going to make a big wave or yell at each other.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly that.
Yep. They're soft-spoken. They're innocent. They're adorable.
Yeah.
We'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about Nick and Courtney?
I don't like her.
I
actually don't like him either, to be honest. I had a problem with the reality TV thing in the beginning.
Yeah.
But I also liked whatever. I think that I don't like that she didn't have a problem with it to begin with, and now that she has I don't like that she has a problem with it now.
Yeah.
That bothers me.
She downplayed it for herself in the beginning, and now she's backpedaling.
She keeps bringing it up.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think she's questioning his intentions now.
And that's fair. I think I would too, but I wouldn't have downplayed it in the beginning.
She's also overanalyzing everything since they got married.
That therapy conversation was like, girl.
Well, she talks about, like, if I put my hand on his knee, what does this mean? And what if I pull it away? And then does he think this?
Was that long enough? Or was it, I was like,
yeah. And she did that again during a conversation with him where she was like spilling out her thoughts on something. She said, like, she was overthinking something.
Yeah.
And I think she's getting in her own way.
A billion %. I think I don't know that she likes him. Maybe that's what it is. And I think she might have said that too. Or like she's like not attracted to him in that way or something. Like
he's walking on eggshells, and
she is or he is.
I think he is.
He 1,000% is, and he should be because
should be.
She's not giving him enough validation
to
know
a little bit of validation, verbal and physical.
Yeah.
And she needs a man that's going to be a little more assertive. He can't assert himself right now because she's questioning everything.
Yeah.
It's just, and they're cute. They're both cute.
They're both so cute. She's a hard 28, but
a hard 28.
Yeah.
Is she 28 years old?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Isn't that crazy? I would have guessed 38.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
I don't dislike either of them, but it's frustrating to watch her continue to get in her own way.
Yeah.
And that makes me just frustrated. Yes.
And but yeah.
I have no reason not to like him. He's just kind of so far a dud.
Yeah.
Like I haven't seen his personality yet.
I think that like she's expecting things from him and isn't communicating that.
She doesn't verbalize any of it, but she has expectations.
How is he supposed to know that?
And he doesn't seem like someone who's gonna like try something and then
that's exactly what he said.
It doesn't go well and then try. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He said like he said he's a goofy, fun person, but he feels like he can't do any of those things because he doesn't know. He can't read her.
Yep.
He just met her. Like I don't know you.
Yep.
Why would I throw you in the ocean?
And I think they've asked each other less questions than any other couple.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yep.
And that's a red flag.
A huge red flag.
Yeah.
I hope they get better because they could be good. Devin and Caitlin.
I don't like her. I'm really trying.
I'm trying to.
And like it sucks.
He seems fine.
He's perfect.
I thought great. Like by his looks I would like think he was kind of whatever.
He was getting so fuckboy. He wants this so bad.
He wants it so bad.
And like
his feelings were hurt.
And I think valid.
Yep. He told her, she said she was set an alarm for the gym. This is where everything started to go wrong. And he said, cool, wake me up to go with.
And she said.
And she just got up without him and went. And she said, well, you sat up and you looked at me and you laid back down. He wasn't awake. Or leave him a note and say, hey,
babe, I'm at the gym.
Woke you up.
Yeah.
Hey, we had a conversation. You might not remember. I went to the gym. If you want to go later, I mean, I'll go with you again. Yeah. But I'm going to go now because I was planning on it and I'm up.
And also it's, I think, okay to say, hey, the gym is something I'd like to do by myself.
Absolutely. If that's her reality, just say that.
That's fine.
Yes.
You didn't say that, so he didn't know that.
Yep.
Like.
And now you're saying you need space, and now he's seeing how you intentionally neglected him and left him.
Yeah.
And of course he wants to bring it up because you hurt his feelings.
And like also the things that she's saying that like she does, like she's I put a sunscreen on his back.
Oh my God, when she was trying to say how she like loved him, like, or like ways she shows love.
Yeah, I said that's not enough.
No.
Yeah, he needed sunscreen on his back.
Anyone could do that.
I
would do that for most strangers at the beach.
Yeah,
like,
that's not that.
Nope.
That's not showing anything.
No.
I just like.
She wasn't ready for marriage.
Really
I don't
like
think.
her. I liked her at the beginning.
Yeah.
Hated her father.
Yes, it was her father.
Yes, Carly.
Not
one, but two
speeches
at
their
someone
wedding.
else's wedding.
Yep. Who you just met.
You just met. You don't know these people.
Yep.
About how you didn't approve of the way this all happened.
Yep.
Her father got up on this stage in front of everybody and said, I would never have approved of this. I don't think this is right.
And then after partying for a while, he says, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, this ain't so bad.
Maybe you guys are good.
All of this could have been a text message, by the way, Dad.
Yeah.
None of this needed to be said on camera. He wanted his 10 minutes of fame. He just wanted to be on camera. I can't.
And I would love to know how much like the producers seek out some of this too. Like,
oh sure.
I don't know what they're instigating.
She did mention in her like before the wedding actually started that my dad is like not on board with this. Like they teed it up for something like this to happen. I thought he was gonna get up and storm out.
Yeah.
Totally would have been okay with that.
Yep.
But to get up and be like, this is so weird. I hate that this is happening, and then
to change your tune by the end of it,
or even just to say. This is so weird. I hate that this is happening, but this is her life. She can do whatever she wants and sit back down.
Yeah.
Save it.
Yeah.
What was that for?
Why?
Why did you do that?
Now you've made everyone uncomfortable.
Yeah, now I'm awkward. And by the way, you had a mic on. We could hear all the rude comments you were saying the whole time.
Everything.
Yeah. So like, you didn't need to. You need to also give a speech. Yeah. We heard everything.
They were the ones that had a cute reception, though, right? Like, I can't remember. One reception was really great.
I have no idea.
Okay. I can't remember. It could have been theirs.
But for the record, I don't know that they'll make it. And it's because I don't feel like she's putting in the energy she needs to put in.
Here's what I think. I haven't had a lot of time to sit with this. I don't know that she's into men.
Oh, interesting. Mm-hmm. Very interesting. Interesting.
I'm just not sure.
Never got that vibe.
I'm not getting clarity that she is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I'm not. So
in a few years, if they don't get married, and in a few years we see her name pop up with a woman.
I mean, she could be into both.
She could be.
That's so interesting. I'm curious because she said she hates being in relationships like this.
Like this.
Like where she's the black cat and he's the golden retriever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I said, I don't know what that means.
What energy do you want then?
I'm so curious what she said to the matchmakers.
Yeah.
Because this feels like I can't imagine him being anybody other than who he is right now in the interviews.
You're right.
So like
he's steady.
Yeah. There's no way that she told them she wanted somebody that gives her space.
Right.
And they picked him.
Well, he also said, remember when they were together back at their place, and he said something about his day. Like he was going to work out, he was going to do something, work, whatever. And she's like, oh, okay, so you have like plans. And he's like, yeah, I'm not just sitting around waiting for you.
Yeah.
And she thought that was going to be his.
She sure did. You're right.
And I was like, obviously she didn't understand what an actual honeymoon was.
Yeah.
Because honeymoon, you're not working, you're getting to know each other, you're spending a lot of time together. Like she expected space on the honeymoon, and now that they're back is I don't know.
That's
I'm not
a really good point. Mm-hmm. You're right. Mm-hmm. And really all he's asking for, like, now that the honeymoon is over, is just to, like, watch a movie or, like, hang out after work. He's not asking to, like, go to work with you and, like...
Nope. I don't think he's as much golden retriever as she's telling him he is.
1,000%. Yeah, I would agree with that, actually.
Yeah. He's a nice guy, and I think she's getting that mixed up with...
Interesting. And I was gonna maybe she just doesn't like him, but she said that she does.
Yeah.
She's like, I find him very attractive. Yeah, she did say that. What is the issue here?
There could also be some like needing to deconstruct social norms of
1,000%.
It's okay to have feelings for someone this quickly, especially when you're together. And it's okay to, say you want space. And it's okay to hold hands or touch him or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like how the other couple that was in therapy was like, she put her hand on his knee, right?
Yeah.
Or was that Caitlin?
No, it was,
I know. Now I'm wondering because they both had.
I think it was Courtney.
Okay.
That's a good question, though. It might have been both.
I see similarities between.
Yeah, they look like very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he plays rugby professionally.
Yeah, so he'll be gone like 6 months out of the year anyway.
And he wants to build his own rugby academy or coach or something. Yeah. And I can't remember what she does. She's a marketing professional and former cycle instructor.
Yeah. Interesting. This is a good match for her, actually. If he's going to be gone half the year, it's really a good match. You'll get your alone time, girl. Trust
You're going to get it. It's coming. Last couple. Mecca and Belle. What? Say it.
I don't like him.
Really?
I just I can't get over. I think he has mommy issues and daddy issues.
Oh, probably.
And I can't get past it.
They seem hella compatible right now.
Okay.
But I'm waiting for the what is it, curtain to drop?
So the curtain wasn't when he told her, I think you're more attracted to me than you.
Oh, I was confused by that. So what was that conversation?
So they
were on the couch.
Yeah, and he asked, which one of us do you think is more attracted to the other? And he actually answered the question, by the way. And she was like, I don't know. What do you think? And he answered the question, which was crazy.
Yep.
He said, I think you're more attracted to me than I am to you.
Didn't he tell her she was like 110 or something?
I think you're at like a 150. I'm at like a 60 or 80.
Yeah, I thought he was joking when he said that. He wasn't?
I don't think so.
Ew.
Why would you ever say that?
I'm going to rewatch that part of the conversation.
Because I was like, and even she was
I was doing something and I just brushed it off as.
It was insane.
Weirdo, whatever.
It was such a weird thing to say. Why? First of all, if my partner ever said that, I always think that the man should be more into the woman in every situation. Because otherwise, the man's gonna cheat.
Yeah.
I always think that.
I was just gonna say because men are more prone to cheating.
Yeah, and like if I were her and I heard that, I think she said that I'm pulling back. I'm stepping back immediately.
Oh,
and she should.
She should.
Obviously, I'm putting more into this than you are. So like, why wouldn't I?
I forgot that this like weird thing happened between them.
And it like. I can't even believe
because they seem so good for so many reasons and for so long, and like,
yeah,
man,
I think he tries too hard to impress his dad.
Yeah,
and I don't like that.
Okay, I could see that.
I can't and I think his dad is weird.
Yeah,
I can't believe the speech he gave at their wedding.
I was trying to remember what was the speech.
It was just like he would anything like it was just like. My son tried so hard to be on the basketball team. He became and he didn't make it. So he became the manager.
That's right.
The basketball manager. And like just like announce all of his son's like
accomplishments from grade school on up.
But not accomplishments, but like
failures and then what happened.
Yeah. Like weird.
That's really
And so
weird.
thank God her mom got up on them and was like, you're a great man. Like I can already tell you're going to be great for her. Thank God her mom got up there and did that because ew. I just like
now I'm kind of okay,
but like no.
I'm remembering them when they're communicating and they're laughing and like everything's good. They haven't had any major aside from that conversation.
Yeah,
like there was nothing red flagged.
Yeah, and I think that like they've become not intimate, but like they've been kissy and like
they kiss a lot. They were one of the couples I think that said they kiss every morning or something. Yeah,
and they did not kiss on the wedding day. She's the one who like turned the cheek.
Yep.
Because the kiss on the cheek makes you weak. His father said. I just like can't. What? He's so toxic.
Ew.
Yeah.
This man's just trying to get away from his dad.
And he internalized that, and he thought about that forever. Like he literally could not stop thinking about the fact that she didn't let him kiss her.
Yep.
It was right. It was just like too much.
I'm going to pay closer attention to them. I think I've been letting them slide under the radar because I'm like, they're good.
They're fine.
They're fine.
I think they will be. I think like.
But there's some weird stuff they got to work through.
Like he's got some weird. They're the couple. I think I texted you this that the experts said that like when Mecca is his best self in his actualized form.
Yes,
he's a great match for her.
You're right,
and it's showing that he's got to be in his like she's got to put up with a lot.
To get to that.
Yeah. And that's not fair.
You're right. I think the next few episodes are going to be really telling for them as a couple.
Interesting.
When do they drop the next?
Thursday.
Okay.
I wonder how many.
Yeah.
3 was a lot.
Want to watch them at the cottage?
Oh, I'll wait for you. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Is there TV there?
There's internet.
Okay.
So.
We can watch it then.
Yeah.
Good. Whew.
Fun.
That's some heavy debrief.
Yeah.
That's been a lot. Like I've been wanting to text a bunch. I'm like, we'll get together and chat it out.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So that was Married at First Sight.
Yeah, and I've got a few couples I'm rooting for, a couple that we'll see what happens.
One that it probably won't work.
Yeah.
Nikki and Sean, I'm sorry. Like
I if theirs worked, I would be aghast.
Good luck.
Good luck. Yeah. Whew. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed our debrief because that was really fun for me.
It was really fun.
It's really fun.
And for those of you that don't watch it, hope you stayed in.
Hope you stayed in.
I hope you felt motivated to watch it.
Yeah.
Because like, join us next week.
Join us next week. We'll have more to say.
Maybe we'll see. Anything else?
I think that's it. I just want to reread real quick our Listen Bitch card.
Okay.
Because it is so good. You're the author of your own story. Write a fucking bestseller.
Write a bestseller.
If we can leave you with anything today,
write a bestseller.
What's that?
I'm looking forward to reading it.
Honestly. Same. Send us a copy.
Send us a copy for free. I'm just kidding. We'll pay for it.
We'll pay for it.
Okay. Thank you so much for tuning into episode 83 of Make It to Wednesday. We are your hosts.
I'm Carly.
I'm Karla. I feel like we're doing here for you to give us a big old thumbs up. Follow us on all of our social media. We have TikTok, we have Instagram, we have Facebook. We also have an email, makeitowednesdaypod@gmail.com. We have a website too. I never mentioned that. But
don't mention it anymore. Let's just cut it out.
Yeah.
We got it. We did it. There's things on there.
Yeah, but we don't know what they look like at this point.
Yeah, pretty.
Subscribe. Very pretty, actually.
Very pretty.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts. Honestly,
anywhere you listen to your podcasts.
Indeed that. The most important thing you should do.
Oh, you should. Share our shit.
S-O-motherfucking-S. S-O-S. Yes. We'll be back next week for a special cottage edition of Make It to Wednesday.
See you there.
See you there. Bye.